All right, you guys, welcome to the video. I have an album review here for y'all today. Nope, restart. Let me write the time so I can just click it. What hour are we?
Take 2.
11 hours on the dot. Okay, let's start this over. Let me pull up the album. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I heard so many good things.
We're doing Rodeo, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, take 2. 3, 2, 1. All right, you guys, we are here with another album review. Now, look, man, we're going to get straight into this. I'm going to just go ahead and admit to y'all, I never heard this album, and I've never listened to a Travis Scott album. So we got my guy Barrett here, Texas' very own, Houston's very own. He is a big Travis Scott fan. And he's always talking about how good he is and stuff. And like, I have respect for Travis Scott, but I can't lie to y'all, I've never listened to a full album. Like, I'm one of those casual fans that just know the big songs. So today, I'm gonna start my journey of listening to every Travis Scott album. I'm gonna do this through the course of the year. So maybe like every month I can react to one of the new albums. I want to go in order though, because I want to kind of hear his growth as an artist. So if y'all are invested in that, make sure you drop a like, comment, and sub. And we're recording this live on Twitch as well. So if y'all want to be here for live reactions, y'all can give me suggestions. We do music challenges, like 30-minute song challenges. We do variety content, we game, we do everything. But today, we're doing the album review. So Barrett, before we get into it, is there anything I should know about this album, or just your feelings about the album? Because it's almost been exactly 10 years since this came out.
Yeah. So going into the album, once we get the reaction / review going. So one of the things that for you, because obviously I've already listened to this album. I've listened to every Travis Scott album fully in length. With this album particularly, one of the reasons why this album is one of, if not maybe my favorite, is because not just it being Travis's first like major album that he dropped on, mainstream music platforms, but stylistically and from a musical perspective, I feel like this album, more so than any others that he's made, um, he really started to incorporate and birth things in terms of musically within hip hop that have kind of led to sounds, styles, and just musical themes in artists, production and their vocals, their lyrics, and just their discography, in total or just in general. There's a lot of heavy use of synthetic instruments, auxiliary
Okay.
instruments, psychedelic type of tones to his sound. Basically, kind of like in a nutshell, the album just feels like you're not on the ground, like you're kind of like you're afloat, like you're in a different world. Like it pulls you from where you are in your seat and kind of takes you to a different place. It's one of those kind of albums in terms of how it sounds. And I feel like even though there have been precursors to Travis to do this, I feel like he kind of took this to another level, took it to a new extreme. Not just with the music side of it and just the album and the tracks itself, but also with his stage presence and the way he performs. Him and his very close partner Mike Dean, his on tour, on stage, live MC that works with his music um, and engineers it and manipulates it to sound better in a crowd setting. So not just the album itself, but also Travis bringing that music to life whenever this album first dropped and him going on tour with it. I feel like it revolutionized the hip hop world and the hip hop community in terms of bringing in new sounds, new styles, and just a new feel to hip hop itself. And you see artists today not copying it like play by play, but taking influence from it and taking note and trying to adopt or create something of their own that you can tie back to that in terms of the roots and where it came from, like the influence that it had. So that's my biggest take on this album. It's I would say it's probably my favorite album, or maybe close. It definitely has at least it definitely has two of my absolute favorite songs, or three. I'm sorry, it has three of my absolute favorite Travis Scott songs. Like if I had to give you a top five list of my favorite Travis Scott songs, three of those are in here, and the other two are off of two different albums. But yeah, that's kind of my take on it. I can't wait for you to dig into this, dive into this. I love Travis, not just because he's from Houston and he reps, you know, my city, my culture, my community, but just because of who he is as an artist. I actually really like him as an artist. And yeah, so whenever you're ready, let's get straight to it.
Okay, so my some of the artists I listen to, you know, Barrett told me that Travis, like, you know, has some influence with Yeet and stuff. And I was like, dang, I don't really know Travis music like that to be able to tell. But he had showed me I think it was Nightcrawler. He showed me Nightcrawler.
Yes,
And we
Nightcrawler.
reacted to that. So that one's gonna be separate because I did that like a month or two ago. So if y'all want to see that one, I'm gonna have that one posted so y'all can go check it out. So I kind of got it off of there.
Let's still run the full album, Ciara, because I'm not even gonna lie to you. Nightcrawler is my number one favorite Travis Scott song. So when we go through the album,
Number
well, let's
one.
just yeah, my favorite. It's my favorite
Okay,
one.
bet.
Like let's just like when we go through the album, like we'll run it, but we don't gotta pause. We don't gotta like digest it too much because you're right. We did already do a reaction
We can just
video
let it play
and
through
length
for
to
the
that.
vibe.
Yeah, just let it play through for the vibes because
Bet.
I just have to listen to that song. It's my favorite one.
I got you. Okay, so number one, first of all, that's a crazy name.
Great.
I feel like if I say it out loud, I might get demonetized. Well, shit, it's already gonna get demonetized. Number one, pornography. That's a crazy way. This how you know he Kanye's son. Travis is a gooner. Travis is a gooner, y'all. Like Kanye, it's crazy, bro. Like to see from like him getting put on with like Mike Dean and Kanye to now like he don't even fuck with Kanye no more. Like I can't blame him because Kanye's a brand risk for real. You know, like just because he want to crash out don't mean everybody want to go down with his ass. So I ain't even mad at you, Travis. Sometimes your idols become your rivals, bro. Okay, let's see. Let me turn this up. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna have Minecraft on while I listen to this so I can vibe. Wait, is that my goat, T.I.? Why does that sound like T.I.?
9 light years away, just outside of the Kepler solar system, we find ourselves consumed and utterly mesmerized with the story of a young rebel against the system, refusing to conform or comply to the ways of authority. He chose to move to fuck this shit.
Wait, is that him? Am I? Let's see.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, Travis. Instant respect. Instant respect. Instant respect for having my goat T.I. on here, bro. Like T.I. is still to this day one of my favorite rappers of all time, and I think one of the most underrated in terms of influence and just like like the skill of being able to make a hit and storytelling and having the bars and talking your shit and then helping usher in that whole trap era that influenced everybody's sound. I just want to give flowers to Mr. Clifford Harris, T.I. himself, bro. Like, I was not expecting him to be on there, bro. I was not expecting that. Okay, let's listen to it.
Moment, the one known as Jacques turned to sky. Chose to jump off his mama porch, leading the stampede of lost souls. In the middle of their metamorphosis, not quite through with their journey. Ain't made it to wherever the fuck they gon' be in life. But wherever it is, it's better than here. So fuck you and fuck this.
Hey.
Monogamy, pornography surrounding me. You get high with me, come down with me. That's all I need in my fantasy. All these give you
vocals. Yo, those vocals are crazy. First of all, I was already trying not to pause on the production, but when those vocals came in, bro, I had to acknowledge that, bro. What? Yo, that's sick. That's sick. Hold on, I gotta like go back like 5 seconds. I wasn't prepared for that. I wasn't prepared.
in my fantasy. All these give you some of me. You want all of me. You can get that's all I need in my fantasy. You remind me of my ex-crazy love. We designed our love around the drugs. We both in this club,
wow.
we both trying to fuck. I'm a rubber dub, trying to get love. No monogamy, pornography surrounding me. You get high with me, you come down with me. That's all I need in my fantasy. All these flashing lights blinding me. Give you some of me, you want all of me. You can get high with me, you can come down with me. Yeah, that's all I need in my fantasy.
The story of the bastard was never told. The soul of the bastard was never sold. Will he survive? Will he fold up? Living like a Bronco, lifestyle wild and untamed. Sits at the top of long list of no name. Misfits can't wait to get a chance to say fuck you to the ones who say fuck.
Okay, I gotta pause because the production is so layered. Like, for me personally, I fuck with all music, but my favorite is when the production is telling its own story. And it's not just like repetitive all the way through. Like, that's why I fuck with Yeet, because either vocally he's gonna enhance the production, like how Travis does with his vocals, like kind of blending with the production, or the beat will add a little character and then he plays off it. But he can do both. Some of these rappers, a lot of these rappers get carried by the beat. Facts. But Travis, I feel like with him, even as a casual, he's always good at like being part of the production with his vocals. And I think, I don't know, Barrett, you tell me, I think that might be one of his biggest influences. Just as a casual listener, like him blending with the production, like his vocals being a part of the atmosphere of the song.
Yes, and one of the things that I end up having to like defend Travis on, because a lot of the people that either don't like his music or like aren't like the biggest fans, they always bring up like, oh, the auto tune and like the vocals, it's too synthetic and it's too robotic or sounds too much like an instrument. And I always counter that with that's why I love that's the point of it. That's why I love vocally how his lyricism and how his vocal artistry correlates with his music. It's another reason why I love Uzi so much, because I feel like Uzi is also very good at it as well. They're both of them are really good at understanding how to incorporate vocally their lyrics and the way that they're coming off when they're scheming their rhymes. They're both really good at incorporating it into the track in a way to where both the production and their vocals are in sync with each other, and they become like one unison thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I tell people it's like whenever I discuss Travis with these people, I always tell them like, you don't don't listen to his vocals for the auto tune. If that's why you're listening to it, you're getting the wrong idea. Don't listen to his vocals for the auto tune. Listen to his vocals and how they are correlating with the track.
The beat. Yeah, exactly.
Every single time, every single track that I listen to with Travis, where I really, really just love it, and I feel like the entire song just becomes one with itself. It half of it is due to the fact that the production and all of the musical composition in the background with the beat itself, combined with Travis's vocals, are always in sync with each other. And Travis is so good at understanding that and elevating vocally his music to a range that fits and that matches the production of the track. If the production is low, he comes down low with the production. If the production jumps up high, he goes up high with the production. And the melody as well with the track, he always matches the melody and just adds an extra layer on top of the melody with his own vocalization, which is something that he's really good at, and which is fire. A lot of times when you listen to artists, it's not that they'll go outside of that same key signature or outside of that same register. They will be in that same key signature, but they'll hit different notes, and they'll take their lyricism to a different part of that key signature, into a different a different map on in terms of melodically on the board, whereas the production is over in this one place and their vocalization is in another place. And even though it might be in the same key signature, they're still doing two separate things. They have two different identities in terms of how they sound, but it's still within the same key signature. Travis doesn't do that. Travis will literally match beat for beat, verse for verse, and sound for sound. Wherever the track goes, he will follow it, and he will layer his vocalization on top of it, because he does have. I do think Travis I know he uses autotune, but even without the autotune, I feel like Travis does have a decent voice. I think he has a decent sounding voice, but adding that production and that autotune on top of it, let alone with the range that he can go at and just him following the track, that's what gives you that light, very kind of like float in the air, like type of vibe, and that atmospheric pressure to the music. And that's something that he does really, really well. Uzi does it really well. And there's a bunch of other artists I can name that do it really well. But that's the biggest reason. That's one of the biggest reasons why I love his music so much, coming from his side of it as the artist.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely something I picked up. And, you know, now that I'm starting to make music and having to like learn how to get in that melodic bag, Travis is definitely one of the artists I look at where I feel like he's a good blueprint for like literally him just singing the notes or like humming the notes of the beat, like that are part of the production. That alone in the background elevates the song. Like, and that's something that any artist could do pretty much with autotune, but they just don't do it. And I feel like that, and then all these little effects he have, like that little like at the beginning, like how it was like almost like glitching or skipping, like that, those tiny little details make a big difference.
You till you doing your thing. Codeine and cocaine cocktails. Who leads the charge of this young mom? The flame, he is in his head. The world is yours. Wake up, nigga.
Damn.
Gotta get the cake up, nigga.
Oh shit.
Niggas in the bushes in the farms, might gotta rake up a nigga. I'm way too antsy, cause my ambition's too frantic. I might need to move to Atlantis, cause my mind too outlandish. It's the rodeo, time to get started.
Damn.
Used to nigga gone James Harden. They was swallowing on these niggas in the projects. Wonder why a nigga went cold-hearted. They wanna put my soul up on the auction, but I'ma make them take the fall like August. And they gon' put me right in on the carcass. And I'ma show these niggas how to get lawless. Why your hands out asking?
That's a perfect example. That electric guitar, like in the background, with that long sustained note where it's running up top, where it's the da, and you vocally you can even hear it how he's rapping. He's not even rapping higher or below that. It's da 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 da.
Yeah,
da 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 da. Like he's matching
in sync with it.
Exactly. That's a perfect example of what I'm talking about.
That was perfect, bro.
It
like,
takes you out of your body when he does that,
bro. Like hearing him switch up, like his flow, the energy difference, like. You could tell this brother was hungry. Like, you could tell, bro. Like, I feel what he's saying. Like, I don't know what it was like something about something in the projects, and you wonder why brother turned cold-hearted or something like that. But, like, I feel that, though. You know, and I remember seeing that picture of Travis Scott doing a show to a crowd of, like, maybe 10 people. And, you know, I'm like, bro, people probably laughing at him. Now he's able to do stadium tours. Like, you really got to believe in yourself first, because I do remember all the hate that Travis was getting for the auto-tune and shit, because that was still in that era where the mumble, quote-unquote mumble rap, you know, that was a big discourse with people not fucking with it. But, like, he was just ahead of his time. That's all it was.
You hold one, who do I owe nigga no one? They bigging you up but you low down, animated acting frozen. I got porno pics wish I can post them, stacking Franklins I can't fold them. Niggas asking for the old them, but I'm way too young to be the old.
I 1000% hear the Kanye influence right there. That's Kanye right there. Like, and to me, like, you can't say Travis is like a Kanye clone, but you could definitely, like, when he started rapping like that, you could definitely hear that old Kanye. Well, not that kind of matched the vibe he was in 2015, but like prime Kanye, that shit got that Kanye vibe. I'm gonna be honest, like, I never really thought about Kanye's influence until recently. I just start hearing him in a lot of artists, especially early, like Kendrick, overly dedicated. I can hear the Kanye influence in some songs there. And now this, I'm like, yo, I can hear the Kanye influence. It's a lot of dudes who wrote influence. Like, it's not like I didn't think he influenced anyone. I just didn't think about it like that. But now I'm like, yo, Kanye really did shape like the sound. Even with this production, this is like Kanye type of production. Honestly. Now, Kanye wouldn't be able to get on this track and do what Travis is doing with the shit. But
exactly. Thank you.
That's the thing. Like, he took what Kanye did and just did a bunch of other shit that Kanye can't do, respectfully. It's not a diss to Kanye. His back's different. But Travis, even a beat like this is low-key intimidating to even approach because it's so much going on. But that's how you know he was locked in with the right producers that can match his vibe. And it makes me wonder, like, before he found Mike Dean and Kanye, like, what kind of beats was bro on? Because these are epic. Like, these are like cinematic type shit.
I'ma make this shit crack, my old up till I come to the top of the podium. So wake up, nigga. Gotta get the cake up, nigga. Niggas in the bushes, niggas on the farm. Might gotta wake up a nigga. I'm way too antsy, cause my ambition too frantic. I might move out to Atlantis, cause my mind too outlandish. We gon' rule the world.
Change the melody.
We gon' rule the world.
Oh shit.
The flame says,
I wasn't expecting that, yo.
Ambition carry you.
Bro, you never know what to expect on this guy's songs, bro. He just took it like 50 different ways. Like, usually artists will hop on a beat and I'm not gonna say have the same flow all the way through. The good ones usually can switch it a little bit, but most people wouldn't have even thought to take it that many different directions that he did. So that's a fire intro, I'm not gonna lie. That was epic, and I love the guitar. So number 2 is On My Diss Side with Quavo. Okay, I had no idea they collab. Let's see. Wonder if I heard this before. Deep voice Travis.
I've been up for a long time. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my.
Off the rip, I gotta say this dude's production is aging like fine wine. Like, these beats don't sound dated at all. There's a lot of people, you go back to 2015, you're like, yep, sounds like 2015. Nah, this is not that.
Oh my, oh my, I've been up for a long time. Oh my, oh my, oh my, I've been up for a long time. Broad day, I've been popping pills, pouring syrup every day. Cause I'm hanging at my auntie house. Bendo, selling I got shooters dressed in camo. Oh my, I've been in and out the courthouse. Judge tripping, I've been flipping, syrup sipping, water whipping. Mama kicked me out the house now. Oh my, I might end up on the couch now. Oh my, I'm on a flight now. Oh my, LA at another couch now. Oh my, I'm counting up nothing but Benjamins right now. Money. Oh my.
Yo, I like that he included that.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta give Quavo his credit. He came off that.
I wasn't expecting to sound good. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was like, damn, how's he gonna get over here?
Yeah.
Yo, I like how he included that line about I'm on another couch now. Cause I definitely heard that Travis was couch surfing. But you know what? That's a part of the journey. You know, that remind me of that J. Cole lyric where he's like, why don't you rap about something that's real? Talk about being a broke rapper or something. You know, in terms of like, you don't gotta flex and pretend like you this or that. Why don't you just talk about your damn journey? Because you might be able to connect with somebody. And I appreciate that authenticity, because a lot of dudes that wouldn't want to say, oh yeah, I was couch surfing, like, you know, when I was trying to get my career off the ground. But to be honest, like, a lot of artists have to do that type of shit because music don't make no damn money.
I'm on a flight now. We so high, about to get some cash now. Oh my, got my mama and who else now? Mama, oh my, now she cannot kick me out now. No, oh my, I've been up for a long time. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, I've been up for a long time. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh go. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, I've been up for a long time. Oh.
Yo, I'ma keep it a buck, bro. Sound like he been up for a long time. Oh God, he does. Bro literally saw like he was about to fall over. But that's what that grind be like, chat. It ain't no time. When you trying to build some shit yourself, it never ends. It's all day, every day. So I definitely get that. Yo, what's up, YT Eric? What's up? How's it going?
Long time. Oh my, oh my, oh.
Hey. Oh shit.
Wow. Let me tell you a little story about this side. You really can't make it on this side. A lot of lone stars on this side. I feel a lot home on this side. Ball till we fall on this side. Lit late night on this side. You never come around past midnight. You miss everything on this side. 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 This side.
Wait, who's that on the vocals? Why does that sound like a Ty Dolla Sign? Let me see the credits. Let's see if he's on there or who's on the vocals. This one is on my this side. Oh, he just didn't put a slash. So it is two parts of the song. Okay, let's see. Who's that on the vocals? I see Quavo, producer. It must be uncredited vocals. Let's see, hold on, that's Travis. Quavo. Shit, maybe it was Travis. That didn't sound like him though.
Tell you a little story about this side. You really can't make it on this side. A lot of lone stars on this side. I feel a lot home on this side. Ball till we fall on this side. Lit late night on this side. You never come around past midnight. You miss everything on this side. This side. This side. This side. This side. This side, 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 this side. Yeah, I made a lot of money on this side. Lost a lot of money on this side. Had my first kiss on this side. Learned a lot of shit about this side. Lately I've been thinking about this side. Trying to get back on this side. Trying to get back what's been mine. I gotta get back on this side. Really miss the feeling of the late nights. Shit we used to do around midnight. Hanging on the corner, had shit tight. Doing all the drugs, had to get right. If I hit him up on the back, it'd be nice. He would shoot the one, wouldn't think twice. He was too involved with the street life. Only way to live on this side. 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 This side, this side, this side, this side.
Young rich nigga from the north side.
Oh shit,
pay my
wait,
dues
what
on
verse?
this side. Flipping the bricks on this side. I made it out the hood, I'm on the other side. All my niggas on this side. Keep it 100 on this side. Love to get
Whoa, Quavo impressed me a little bit with this verse. He even tried. See, that's the thing with collabing with certain artists. It make you elevate what you do. Cause Quavo wouldn't be doing all this on a regular Migos song or a Quavo song, but because he's with Travis, he got to try to match that energy.
Yep.
This might be the some of the best of Quavo I've ever heard. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think Quavo's the worst out of the Migos. He just got the most clout. I think Takeoff was the best one, and like lyrically, I think Offset had the best balance out of like all three. But I'm impressed, Quavo. Hold on. I had low expectations, bro. I thought he was just gonna do ad libs.
Money on this side, no new niggas on this side. Look at my diamonds, don't get blind. Don't get blind. You better handcuff your hoe with a zip tie. Cause we'll take a buster down on this side. Broke niggas stand to the left side. Handsome and wealthy on this side. I came from the bottom and now I'm on top, it's phenomenal. Phenomenal. This side, this side, this side, this side. If I did not make it, I wonder where I would go. Oh, this side, this side, this side. Graduated from the midget. Whoa. This the life I was living. Whoa. Graduated to $1 million. Whoa. This the money that I'm getting. Whoa. Graduated from my
so at first Quavo was doing ad-libs, now Travis doing the ad-libs for Quavo.
Box now running around in the bin. Skirt, skirt. That's how we do it on
this side, this side, this side. Always, always this side. This side, this side, this side. That's right, that's right. You never come around past midnight. Midnight, midnight. You know I like my lean, pull right. Just right, on this side.
Oh shit, distorted voice.
This side, this side, this side, this side.
This side, wow, that was a journey. I'm not gonna lie. Damn, he just did the double song. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, that was fire. Quavo definitely surprised me. That next one is called 3500 with Future and 2 Chainz. I would wonder, was Travis ghostwriting for Kanye at this time? Because Kanye's had a lot of writers and he's real good at collecting talent to get them to work on his projects. And I'm wondering, did Travis probably help with The Life of Pablo? I don't know if he's credited on there, but I would not be surprised if he helped him because this sound too similar to this era of Kanye. Like, I'm starting to feel like he wasn't Biden. He might have been shaping Kanye's sound at this time. Now, look, Travis fans, y'all, let me know if that's true, because I know that he's helped Kanye with some projects. I don't know how long he knew him. I don't know if he just met him in 2015 or 2014, but I'm getting like Life of Pablo vibes off of this. But Life of Pablo, if I'm not mistaken, came out in 2015, or let me see. Let me fact check. Let me fact check myself on this. Life. Oh, that is not the song we listened to. Hold on. I accidentally clicked Lifestyle. Okay, The Life of Pablo was 2016. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was a thing. I think we're like
flying through, I got a
2015, eh? I can't lie. Some of this production feels like a precursor to like low-key some of the Rage sounds. Like, I might be tripping, but like those synthesizers sound real similar to like a lot of the shit that like Cardi and Uzi and Yeet kind of got on in that whole Rage era. Like, it got that say dun dun dun. I don't know why that's a very typical chord progression with Rage music. So I don't know if there's a connection there, but I kind of get that little vibe. On live, Future kind of sliding. Was old Future better? Like, low-key, like, I don't gonna lie, he don't be sounding like this no more. I don't know, this Future still sound a little hungry. Bro just saying anything. He said, drink breast milk out of a lead cup. There's only a few artists that can make a 8-minute song and it not get boring. Cause every time that dun dun dun, like that little guitar part, it's like it reset the song. I like that. Now, I was surprised. Future did really good on that. Like, I don't think he's ass, but like usually Future leaves a little bit to be desired for me. So we got Wasted with Juicy J. Oh man, he had the legends on this shit. You don't even hear from these dudes no more. Oh, is he singing?
Take a sip, drowning in this shit. Coppers on my hip, I hold my head. I've been taking risks to make that money flip. I stood ahead. I ain't order it, I can't afford the shit. Go to war with this, you overboard. I'm overboard with shit. Now it's pay a player, nigga got a day to day.
I like that wordplay. He said, I'm overboard with shit. Like he overboard. He overly bored with it. Like he not just bored. He's overboard with it.
Still I pay accounts.
But that's also wordplay too because he said shit, which also sound like ship overboard of a ship. Oh shit, Travis. Fuck. Damn it. Nah.
Just a little ounce, only come to Houston if the boil out. Bow your head to a real one. Coming down with them made niggas. H-Town don't play with us. Them with it boys stay with it. I've been grinding, slaving over time since I was a fan. Looking in the mirror like one day, Jack, you gon' be the man. One skinny chatty nigga, blunt flicker. Younger flame, hot spitter, who can't hold his liquor? Yeah. It's really going down in the goddamn side.
Yo, these songs go the craziest direction. Just when I think I'm able to get the vibe, it just switches.
I'm country to the end. It's really going down in the goddamn side. I'm free up. I'm country to the end.
It's a lot of motherfuckers that can't handle their liquor. Can't handle these drugs. It's only real niggas that can handle that shit, man. Yeah.
So if you tryna get lit, wanna go up, make sure you stay on our level, cause we go up. Let me see you up.
Is you wasted, baby? 1 shot, 2 shots, and you still talking crazy. 3 shots and you faded. Freeze coming out at night and they getting X-rated. 4 shots, now she wanna do the click. Any more shots, she ain't gon' remember shit. Smoking on extendos, no clips. Project hoes going up in the Ritz. She gon' do it for a G, anything for me, bro. She just wanna fucking drink and chief all the weed up. Sexy bitch, pop that pussy cause you in your prime. Pour that purple over ice, call it turtle time. Shorty never been a hesitator, got her going down on the elevator. Heard the pussy bomb, I'm my detonator. Fuck her from the back, keep the neck for later. No magic trick, but I levitate her with a magic stick, nothing less than greater. When I hit her with the dope D, I'm gone, don't text me later, no extra favors.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Juicy J ain't have to be on that. I know it was probably somebody he looked up to. Respect to Juicy J, but that just didn't do it for me. I'm gonna keep it about Travis. He low-key ruined that song. I ain't gonna lie, he kind of ruined it. He ruined it for me.
G, anything for me, bro.
Yeah, okay.
She just wanna fucking drink and chief all the weed up.
And the phone break. Weed lean, MDMA, he say, she say.
Oh, T.I.'s back. Damn, he just a narrator on this shit.
Long way from the home that he known till he wrong way out. And the phone break up, unknown wake up. Several one night stands, hung up phone break up. If he fall, would he fly? Sure wouldn't take much for you to find out jump. Hey, you took that plunge. If not, in the same spot, how could you judge? How could you judge? Could you judge?
Damn, T.I.'s the perfect narrator. I'm not gonna lie, he has a great narrator voice. Okay, this is 90210. I might have heard a part of this, but I don't think I heard the whole thing. I think Barrett showed me this one.
My second favorite track.
Yo, Travis.
a porn star girl, all from the valley.
Honestly, God bless.
Who left for hometown world, all for the alley. Who created late child, all from her panties.
I hope it was wet like my jumper though.
Who used to take the long way home, all for that.
Yo, what's up, Keys?
John turned the flame, now you rolling on the Ivy. 50 on a chain, other 50 on a caddy. Ooh, he might pop him a pill, pop him a seal, pop anyone, pop anything to find alley. Yeah, to find alley. In that 90210, 90210, looking for the alley. In the 90210, 90210, looking for the alley. Ooh, it's a superstar girl, roaming in that. Ooh, in the 90210, 90210.
Gotta pause at the beat switch. Yo, the guitars add so much tension, bro. This shit is literally like a movie. I feel like I'm watching a movie, bro. Like,
yes, bro.
This is
it
different.
sounds like a movie soundtrack.
Yeah, bro, this shit is literally insane. Like, and it's like you can't ever predict where he's going with that shit, which is fire, because it keeps me on edge. Like, you deadass cannot predict what bro does. You cannot predict it. Like, just when you think you figured it out, he switched it up. He switches it to something else. Okay, let's hear this beat switch.
My granny called, she said, Travis, you work too hard, don't worry, you forget about me. I'm falling in and out of class, don't worry, I'ma get it, granny. What happened now? My daddy happy, mama called me up, that money coming and she love me, I done made it now. I done found like meaning now, all them days are hard to break, her heart out in pieces now. Friends turning into fraud niggas. Practicing half the passion, you niggas package different. All you niggas want the swag, you can have it. I'ma sell it, you niggas salary bout the cabbage. Youngest nigga out of Houston at the Grammys. Smiling at him, laughing at me. I pass a rock to he punk faked and passed it back, bitch. All of this off a rabbit. Shoulda wrote this in Latin. Yeah. I know. Guzzle said we in the stove. Yeah, we about to drop a four. He passed a cigarette, I choke. Told my auntie put them poles down. Now you know you love your own now. Hit the stage, they got their hands up. Don't put your nose down. I ain't knocking, nigga, I knock the door down for sure now.
Hey, hold on, we gotta pause in that line. I ain't knocking, nigga, I'm knocking the doors down. I know that's fucking right, Travis. Bro, like, to see somebody like him that really, like, bro, he really was hated on a lot. Like, you know, he's loved a lot now, but when he first came out, he had him, Future, Thug, hell, Wayne too. But like that era of like 2013 and 15, they really had to take the lumps for the auto-tune and the mumble but Travis was never in that same category as them. Like from Antidote popping, it was never the same as anything that anyone else was doing. Respectfully to all the other legends, like no one could say, oh yeah, this just sounds low effort, he's just getting on there doing anything. Nah, this boy's rapping his ass off and he's telling his life story at the same time. Like I'm actually learning about Travis Scott on this project. Like I like projects like that where it represents where the artist was at that time, because it's like now I'm someone that's 10 years late, but I can hear where he was at that time. You know, I think he said something about mama's heartbreak, her heart not in pieces no more, you know, the money coming in, you know, because I think he said he got kicked out of his mom's house, so it went from him getting kicked out couch to couch to now, oh, that money coming in, now mom's heartbreak not working, it's not happening no more. And I feel like that progression, you could tell like the energy even is different. Like you could tell right here, you could tell bro was in a space where it's like, oh, okay, I made it now, everything's secure, we locked in. I like that.
Counting on me. Gold chains, gold rings, I got an island on me. Houses on me, he got them houses on him. Holy Father, come save these niggas, I'm styling on them. Good Lord, I see my good fortune in all these horses. I'm driving too fast to stop, so all these signs I ignore them. Just the sky from north to the border, my chips is in order. My mom's biggest supporter, so now a nigga support a nigga.
Oh shit. Whoa. He's doing the thing again. Where I can't predict where the song's going. Okay, is this the weekend? Oh, that was a blend. Wait, what's that? Or what's that the beginning? Hold on, let me see.
That should be the transition.
Damn, that transition was seamless. I couldn't even tell it changed songs. Okay, damn, he had 2 The Weeknd songs. I thought. Yeah, okay. Yeah. There was another one. He didn't expecting Travis Scott to be more political than Drake. Like, I thought Travis was just the vibes and shit. Yo, he was talking about some real shit. He parts to the production. Like, dude, like, this... dude set the bar so high. Like, him and his team set the bar so fucking high because none of these beats get repetitive. Like, even if it's the same elements, they'll add something new, like at different sections of the beat. And what Travis does that I fuck with, like, yeah, he repeats stuff sometimes, but like, I feel like damn near he's got a new verse like every part of the song. Like, usually dudes still, you know, start being repetitive, saying the same, like someone like Future or Playboy Cardi, for example, they get real repetitive. But I feel like Travis hitting us with new lyrics. Like, this nigga had a lot to say, and these songs are not short, so it's not like this is like a little 1 minute where he just running it. Nah, he's running this shit like 4 or 5 minutes. Different voice Weeknd. Hold on, I think this is rapping the Weeknd. He caught me off guard. I was like, damn, is there another feature? Hell no, this ain't the Weeknd, y'all. This is Abel. This is Abel right here. Yo, this like, you could tell he got that vibe from when he first blew up. What's that song? I can't remember that one, but it went so viral. Whatever that era where it was the orange cover and he had all them viral songs, this giving me that same nostalgia as that era. And I'm not even like a Weeknd stan or anything, but like, I know a couple of bro songs, but people don't be knowing the Weeknd can get in his rap bag. Like, he can rap better than some of these rappers. I'm gonna keep it a buck, but like, his singing voice plus the melodic shit is so beautiful. it's so beautiful how he blends that shit, bro. You say, I fooled you with the videos, Keys? Yeah, I be running my videos. I try to like leave the message to let y'all know I'm asleep, but I've been forgetting recently.
We bring our fantasy to life. Point me to the ice, and I don't need your drink. High off life. Someone kill the lights. I brought the party favors. Just get pipe. All my bitches right, but I want you and you tonight.
Yeah. Order more bottles, order more miles, order more hours. Shots on the house, hotter than the sun. The winter couldn't chill me. Young, free, and wild, so order more kidneys. When the night crawls, all the money, all the hoes in the alcohol. All these hundreds and these thousands, I'ma spend it all.
Perfect to me this track is, like how well done it is with everyone and everything. But this beat, bro, like this production is in my, if I had to make a top 5 like mosh pitting and I need one
This
song,
shit.
bro,
Yeah.
it's this all day long. I know people are gonna, most people will be like, oh, Mr. Rage or Fiend or maybe I don't know, maybe a fucking another Cardi song or from someone else, bro. This track, the production is so perfect. Like for me, the combination that this track invokes with the synthetics, the electric guitar, like all of the shit that's like loud and chaotic that you need for
Yeah.
music to rage to. On top of that, though, it has these beautiful and these just intricate, light, delicate, touchy melodies.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a perfect marriage of
I got a
like
question for
of
you.
soft and chaotic. I love it.
Cause you mentioned Rage, okay? I said this on the other song.
Everything with the production, it has to all come together. Like for you to really get a nice, like a really good song in terms of like mosh pitting and like if you're trying to rage. This like just listening to the lyrics, like literally
It
there's
literally
two
got
choruses.
the vibe.
There's two choruses. You have order more bottles,
Yep.
like drink, order more models, women, order more hours, like more time to like party, shots on the island, hotter than the summer or hotter than a summer because of like how crazy the party is, how much we're moving, like how active we are. Hotter than the summer. The women couldn't show me, meaning no matter how many baddies are around, like I'm so lit, I'm so hype, and I'm just so turned up. Even the women couldn't calm me down. Women couldn't show me. Young, free, and wildin'. Order more kidneys, bro.
Damn, more kidneys is crazy.
Kidneys.
That's
Because
crazy.
of how much we're drinking, how much we're smoking, like how much we're just going ape shit in this kickback or this rage or this mosh pit, this concert, whatever setting. Order more kidneys. I need more kidneys because of how much I'm drinking, how much I'm smoking, how much I'm jumping. My cardio's getting all fucked up. Like, bro, order more kidneys. And then you have the whole night when the night crawls, all the money, all the hoes, and the alcohol. Like, bro, like the choruses. I mean, the verses incorporated too. Like Sway Lee's verse, Travis's verse. Lyrically,
but
they
that part
incorporate.
is
But
peak.
those two choruses, bro, with the production hitting its climax,
exactly.
like, bro, like if I was in a concert or if I was in a group setting like a kickback or whatever, and we're playing music, we're active, we're turned the fuck up, like we're just getting lit in this bitch. If someone plays that track, I am losing my voice. Like I
get
am
it
just
now.
going crazy.
I understand the Travis concerts now. I understand the mosh pit thing now.
Live, bro. Oh my god. I've never had the opportunity to experience it live, but I've followed Travis's career. I've seen plenty, videos of his live performances, his tours, whether it be Rolling Loud, Astroworld, whatever. Bro, this track performed live. Think about how energetic and electric that this track sounds. This is just the regular version. You put the Mike Dean live engineering on this
shit up.
Bro, you put Mike Dean live on this shit, it's a different beast.
I'm trying to see where he's going on tour. He going to Coachella. He's gonna be at Coachella. Okay, we definitely gotta watch that live when he's on
Facts,
Coachella.
bro.
That's April 11th. Oh shit, that's within the next 2 weeks. Y'all, we definitely gonna be watching that live, cause I ain't gonna lie, we about to turn up. We about to turn up to this shit, cause I already know
Yes,
he's about
bro.
to go crazy.
Chief Keef's verse at the end of this song. I know that we haven't gotten there yet, but even Chief's verse at the end of the song, lyrically,
Yo, I remember
it's
we
somewhat
said this when
there.
he was different on this shit.
He was different. Like he really can. That's also the effect, in my opinion. I'm gonna side note just really quickly. That to me is also one of the reasons why I love Travis, and I also respect him as an artist. When you see other artists collab with other artists, it's not always consistent. Sometimes it is the case, sometimes it's not. But a lot of the times when you see other artists collab with other artists, whether they're working with their usual producers, or whether they're working on a beat or a production line that stylistically just kind of fits usually what they do, and you're the feature, like you're the guest
Mm-hmm.
on it. A lot of the times you don't see artists conform to that
Mm-hmm.
style, or conform
Yeah.
to that beat, or conform to that production line, or even vocally, like lyrically, the way that the rapper is expressing themselves and coming off on the beat, because that's how it needs to fit on the track. A lot of times you see artists try to do their own thing. They
Mm-hmm.
try to maintain their own identity as an artist with the way that they're the way that lyrically that they're expressing themselves, vocally how they're expressing themselves, and how they're how they're putting themselves together with the track in that regard. But with Travis, like when you listen to got other artists get on tape with Travis, his effect, like his energy and just what he does musically, it is so contagious that artists, whether they can't help themselves or can, they end up conforming to his style, and they just end up falling into that pocket, into that other world of where he's at. And you can hear it even with artists that you wouldn't expect it from. Chiefs, Sway Lee is different, because Sway Lee has always been a of a vocal artist. Chief, on the other hand, there's nothing. If you look at his career, there's nothing that you can
Mm-mm.
point to that makes you go like, oh yeah, Chief's a vocal. He's a vocalist. Like he's a vocal rapper. He's a vocal artist.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. No, he's not a singing rapper. He's by no means is he like that. It's bars. It's it's
Vibes.
all vibes. Like that very that like that Chicago,
Nonchalant,
not
like
Chicago,
laid
yeah,
back.
nonchalant drill, like it's that very hardcore punch you in your face type of style. That's what he's known for. But when he gets on this track and when he raps his verses, the thing that impresses me and gets me hype, it's not even lyrically what he does. It's how he's vocalizing on this track. He is mimicking, and he is taking on what Travis's style is in this own track, and he does it with his own verse. It's crazy. Like just the opening like 2 or 4 lines when he's like, "Well, you're about to play it, so they'll hear it." But like, bro, just listen to the first. I mean, his whole verse he vocalizes with the track, just like how Travis does. But the first 4 lines of his verse, bro, like
I
it just
remember,
makes me want to
bro.
jump on my
I
seat.
like. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like this is outside of Chief Keef's iconic songs. This is the most memorable Chief Keef verse I've ever
Facts,
heard.
bro.
Like,
I
and I want to
that's I
say
told
about
you
the
it's one of my
Travis
favorite
effect.
TV verses. Yeah,
About the Travis effect, it's like when you get on his song, you really can't just do your own thing because the production
and
is so
bro,
crazy that you
it
have to
forces
figure
you
it
to a
out.
different place.
Like that
Yeah,
Quavo feature on that other song. I ain't
yeah,
never heard Quavo like play around his voice like that. But it's like Travis, he just brings that out of you. And I'm gonna be honest, it's not that many artists like that, where their production and their style demands you get out your comfort zone. Like, you know how these rappers are, they're lazy. They do copy pasta flows on people's shit. Even Future,
yeah.
like even that Future verse on that other song was took me by surprise, because I was like, yo, his energy on this is like a little different. I don't know if it's because it's 2015 or because he's with Travis, but like versus at least the Future I listen to now, that Future still sounded hungry and a little bit interesting to me. Like Future
Yeah.
personally is a little boring to me, but on that one I was like, damn, like hold on, Future, like you kind of fit on this a little better than I thought. To be honest, as much as I'm not a fan of Future, he rarely misses on features. Like, I gotta say that. I really haven't heard bro have a bad feature. So I'm looking at this feature list. What the heck? Justin Bieber's on here? Like, I was looking at it earlier, but like it didn't click in my head. What the fuck is that gonna sound like? Okay, I'm excited for that one. Justin and Young Thug on the same song? Yo, okay, I can't wait to get to that one. Okay, and then we got Kanye next. Oh brother. Okay, this Nightcrawler shit though, this shit is so epic, bro. Like,
Yeah.
this makes me want to go to a Travis concert. I'm not gonna lie, this makes me want to go see him in person. I am gonna be out the loop because I'm not gonna know a lot of the songs, but I kind of want to see bro now. Like, I'm not going to the mosh. Okay, I'm not trying to get trampled, but maybe
No,
if I'm the Sands.
We don't need you. We don't need you in the mosh pits here. We
Yeah,
gotta protect you at all times.
Yo,
You can get the same. You can get the same experience in the nosebleeds.
yeah,
We're gonna keep you in the nosebleeds.
I'm gonna be in the nosebleeds, bro.
Yeah. We're
Isn't
gonna
he
keep you
going
up
on
in the
stadium
rafters.
tour?
Good.
Or did he do that already? Did he already
Do
do a
what?
stadium tour?
His last tour was a stadium tour. Because after the whole Astroworld incident, Astroworld's like not even a thing anymore. So he's ever since then he's been doing stadium tours, and he still does Rolling Loud, I believe, and Coachella. So he does 2 major events through Coachella and Rolling Loud, and he still does stadium tours every. I don't know if it's like once a year, but consistently. He's pretty much just packing out arenas now. So
Yo, wait a minute, hold on. His last album, okay. So it's maybe we got an album coming soon, cause he did release that 4x4 single. I heard a lot of people didn't like it, but I didn't really hear it. So maybe if by the time his new album comes out, his next tour, maybe I could go see him. Cause I kind of feel like bro's getting towards the end of his career. Maybe not, but Travis kind of seems like the vibe of, I made my money, I'm getting the hell out of here. Like, I don't get the vibe that bro's about to be 45 still rapping. I could be wrong though. Hey, we might come back to this like 10 years later and be like, yo, Ciara, you were crazy. He's still here. But I kind of feel like Travis gonna be one of those people that gracefully retires, because as of right now, his discography's almost like flawless, at least from the reputation of the fans. Like, and I feel like he wouldn't want to fuck up his discography by continue to release trash like albums once he falls off, or he don't have the passion for it no more. I think he still got the passion as of right now. You tell me though. I didn't listen to Utopia, so how was that album?
well, I mean, I'll be honest with you. When I first listened to Utopia, I don't know what it is. I remember when I first listened to it, it really didn't even like move me a whole lot. But I'll be honest. I feel like one of the reasons why it didn't move me was because it had been so long between Utopia and what was it, Astroworld?
Was
Yeah,
Astroworld? Yeah.
yeah. It had been such a long time between Utopia and Astroworld, that I kind of lost my touch base of not Astro of Travis's discography, and kind of just, you know, not like losing my sense of who he is as an artist, but I basically just I lost my sense of how incredibly unique he is and how creative he is my point. And whenever he dropped Utopia, don't get me wrong, there are things in Utopia stylistically, both with the production, the engineering, and just his own artistry, his lyrics and his vocalizations. There are things that you can tie to, like, you know, previously in his career, like, you know, small things here and there. But when I first listened to Utopia in full length, for some reason, I just I'll be honest, I was tripping. Like, I just missed it. Like, I just missed you know, the energy and the creative and, you know, intuitiveness that he had in that album. Even with tracks like with Fiend, like I listened to before Fiend blew up, like I listened to it multiple times, and it wasn't like catching me until I'll be honest, like until Fiend blew up and until I saw it live. Sometimes that happens with me. I don't know if you can relate to this or anybody else that might see this. Like, sometimes there are instances where when you're first listening to something just raw off of the tape and off of the audio, it's not connecting or it's not grabbing you, and you don't have that connection built yet. But when you see it or you hear it in a different setting, like a little with a
Yeah.
change up, i.e., just off of the audio or off the track compared to live, sometimes that's what you need.
Because you
Like you
could
just
tell
need.
that was meant to be a live like
Yeah,
song.
absolutely. Yes,
Cause yeah, it's
absolutely.
certain
Like,
songs like that where like they're made for shows, but not like when you listen to it, it's like, it's not bad,
yeah,
but it's like you don't get the full experience until you see him perform it.
exactly. Yes, and that was the case for me with with Fiend, and that's probably
That's the biggest song, I
Travis's.
think.
It's by far the biggest song off that album. It's by far easily Travis's top
1.2
five
billion.
biggest songs or most popular songs. So even with that song, it didn't connect with me and it didn't grab me until
Yeesh.
I saw footage of it live on YouTube or whatever, and I was like, oh, like okay, I get it now and I can feel it now. You know what I mean? And there were other tracks off of that album that I really liked. Like another track I really love off that album was My Eyes, I believe is what it's called. And one of the reasons why that song didn't connect with me is because lyrically, I was listening to it, and it now that I love it and now that I have the admiration for it that I do, it has a lot of 90210 vibes for me. It has a lot of that same feeling, that same energy where it starts off slow and very melodic and very what's the word, dream like, and then it slowly builds up and it has that beat switch, that transition to where it picks up, and then now we're kind of like in the meat and potatoes of the music. But when I was listening to it, I kind of got lost in that opening transition, and lyrically, I was missing everything. Like I was listening, I'm sorry, I heard it, but I wasn't listening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I was paying it. I was listening to the album, but I didn't understand anything. And then it wasn't until way after that I finally found my love for Fiend and I found my love for the album. I went back and re-listened to it and I paid attention to the lyrics. I even pulled up my Genius. I pulled up everything and I went bar for bar with it. And I was moved by it. I was like, oh wow, okay, like I can understand lyrically like what he's expressing now. I even relate to it a little bit, like some of the lyrics that he's talking about, because he has lyrically there's a part in there verse wise where he brings up if you go on, I forget what
Bro
the name
had
of
Bad
the
Bunny on
YouTube
here.
like channel is, but him when he was dating Kylie, him and Kylie did a little interview or kind of like questionnaire with each other when they were still together in the relationship. One of the things that Kylie asked was, "What color were my eyes?" And Travis like answered correctly or whatever. And that's like one of the biggest clips of like Kylie. She was like, "Oh, I love you," and then they hugged and kissed or whatever. He wrote a verse in there specifically relating to that question that she asked her. And he had a whole scheme about, look at my eyes, tell me what you see or whatever. Like it was such an awesome tie back to him expressing his past relationships with Kylie and maybe what he missed about their relationship, what he doesn't miss about it, and just his experience with her, who she was as a person, and just expressing himself on a track to her, whether it's intentional or not, about just his feelings and just what he's going through and his experience in that relationship. It was so awesome. Like when I fully got the grasp with it, I was like, oh wow, that was really dope. Like that was a whole connection going back to something even off the record where it was just a video that he did with his ex, like the whole nine.
The
So
lore.
yeah, the lore, exactly, the lore of it. Yeah. So I relate to that track a lot, like just some of the things he said lyrically in his verses. So yeah,
The
Utopia didn't
streams on
register at
Utopia is
first.
crazy.
It's
Like,
so crazy.
though the
Yeah.
features, I was just reading the features. He had Beyonce and Bad Bunny. Like, I was not expecting to see Bad Bunny of all people on here. And then I see Young Lean. Now I just learned who Young Lean is today, so that's just crazy. I'm seeing him on a Travis Scott album. And they were just telling me that Young Lean influenced Travis Scott. So that's crazy. That's a full circle moment for him, I guess. I still don't really know Young Lean. They told me he's one of the SoundCloud goats though. So shout out to him. But you know what? It's crazy. After listening to that Young Lean song, I can kind of hear a little bit of that influence, but Travis does what he does way better though. Way better. It's not even close.
When the night calls
hoes, we want money, we want hoes, we want alcohol. All these hundreds, all these thousands, I'ma spend it all. Always when the night comes. Ayy, water been a brain. Order me some fun. Walked in the strip club. Order me some ones. Order been a gun store. Order me some guns. Yo, bitch, water been a spot. And she ordered me for lunch. I just ordered me some brunch. Korean spicy garlic. Y'all come from me McDonald's. Girl, you know I'm from the projects. I come through my like Wu-Tang and G. We come through wild. I eat chicken killer Caesar with a chop.
What are you saying?
Not only Chief Keef's vocalization is insane in this verse. Lyrically, though, he's also spitting. Like, lyrically, he's going crazy. That last bar he did, he's like, go look up, pull up the screen for the Genius lyrics. He mentioned Wu-Tang Clan, but he broke it down to where he
Spelled
shouted
it
out
Wu-T-A-N-G. Hold on, let me go back.
He said, let me see it. He said, girl, you know I'm from the projects. A G, yeah, like I'm a G come through mobbing, like, and he didn't say Wu Ting is like Wu A-T-A-N-G, we come through wildin'. Like he's actually like rapping, bro. He's actually breaking this shit down.
I don't be hearing Chief Keef rapping like this. I'm gonna keep it a buck. He don't be rapping like this that much. Like this is a rare, cause you know he's usually vibey.
Digging. Yeah, like on this verse, like he's actually digging. Like he's digging, he's going deep, and he's actually like putting bars together. The flow, he switches the flow 3 separate times. Like the first 4 or 8 bars is one flow, and then when he switches to the next 4 or 8, which includes the Wu-Tang verse, he has a different flow or it's very offbeatish and kind of like like it's on the upbeat and the downbeats, but it's like hopping on and off. It avoids like the 1, 2, 3, 4 of the track, and then he switches it again to the last maybe 8 or the last full 16 bars. But he has like 3 different flows. He's actually rapping. He's actually putting down lyrically some good work right now. Vocally, let alone vocally, what he's doing. Like that opening. Bro, the opening 4 bars, he's like, where he's what did he say? He's walked up in a bank, hey, order me some funds, and then even the ad-lib in the back where he's like, cling, and he goes, walked up, and he's like, walked up in a strip club, order me some ones.
Yeah.
Even the way he held when he said ones, like I don't even know if you realize that, but it's like he's doing things vocally where he's stretching out, he's stretching out notes, he's holding notes, he's what I like to call, he's taking the stairwell vocally where he starts low and he gets up to the peak vocally of the range that he hits for that bar, and then he holds it until the end of the bar when it drops down on the downbeat of the next verse, and then he just resets it. Like, bro, like walked up in a what do you say? It's walked up in the bank, some ones, the bank, hey, order me some phone. Like, do you hear that? Where he climbs and he sits there for a second. Oh,
he's playing around with the production.
Playing, bro. He's playing. We've never seen him play before, bro. Like,
and that's crazy. This is like 10 years ago too. Like,
this is 10 years,
bro. If Chief Keef would have kept rapping like this, bro.
If Chief Keef rapped like this on half of his discography, bro, he'd still be so active. He'd still be top. He arguably might be top 5 right now if he incorporated some of this into his music. That's what I wish. You know how like sometimes artists, when they work with someone, like it just takes one time.
Yep.
It's so fire, or they just get so moved and so influenced by how well
they keep
their
doing
work went with them. They keep some of that for the rest of their career. I so wish that Chief Keef did that with Travis. Like,
me too, bro. Because I feel like we got a glimpse. We got a glimpse of what could be.
A glimpse of what Chief could have been. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like abandon like what's been your moneymaker and what's really like brought you up in your career. Don't abandon the drill. Don't abandon you lyrically, like expressing like your lifestyle, the culture, where you're from, how you've had to move, how you had to make your money, like, you know, just everything that you've rapped about. Don't abandon that, but just incorporate something new. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, just evolve just a little bit, just
Oh
evolve a
yeah.
little bit. Doesn't mean you have to completely abandon who you are or ignore
Switch up.
the core of who you are as an artist, but you're just adding a little bit on top of it to add another layer and just to add more depth to your discography. I so
Bro,
wish he
you
did that with Travis.
realize if fucking Chief Keef rap like this, I would be a fan.
Bro.
Like, I'm not like not a fan, but I'm not a fan either. Like, I'm a
Yeah,
casual.
not for you.
Like,
Yeah,
his music is just kind of like,
it's the same for me.
eh.
Like, yeah, there's certain tracks that I
Yeah.
absolutely love that I can rap bar for bar and I go crazy. I can listen to Love Sosa on forever. I can Finito is like Finito is my favorite drill, aggressive, punch you in your mouth track like Finito.
Yeah, that
I
shit's
could
so
go
hard.
I can go bar for Finito and listen to that shit on repeat nonstop. I'll never get tired of it. I can do Love Sosa, Finito, Hate Being Sober. I don't like. There's
Bro,
a bunch of tracks.
he's cemented. Like, that's why I would never disrespect Chief Keef, because it's like the bangers he made are so good that
Are
I'm cool.
iconic.
I'm
Yes.
cool with the rest of it not being my cup of tea.
They will
But
be classics and they will be staples in the streets forever.
exactly.
But in terms of the full discography,
Yeah.
the full body of work, there could have
Yo,
there could have
always
been
here
just
ballin',
more
what's
done.
up,
But if he
fam? What's
incorporated
up?
this style and
Appreciate you
incorporated this
pulling
theme and this
up.
influence from Travis as an artist onto his own music, bro, he would have elevated himself to beyond limits that we ever had expectations for him on. Like, he would have broken through the ceiling if he took some of this that he did with Travis with. Like,
Bro.
completely off the charts.
Bro, we
Complete.
need bro, imagine if we had like a Travis and Chief Keef project. That would probably low key go crazy.
That would be so hard because you got the aggressive, punch you in your face, very fast paced, very just hard nosed style of Chief Keef, on top of the melodic, the dreamy, and at the same time just turned active, wild, rage style of Travis, bro. You put those two things together, you are bro. You're that's a recipe for people to lose their voices. I'm sorry, it's a recipe. It's literally a recipe for people to lose their voices and to go home completely sweaty, drenched in dirty ass clothes. Like, that's the recipe for what you have. The most lit, turnt environment you can ask for. That's what you could have with those two. That's what you can't have if it looks like this. Like, if they made a full album, a full project that, for the most part, on a consistent basis, looks somewhat like this. That is the potential of what you have.
Damn, bro. Chief Keef, you really teased us with this, bro. I mean, if I was a Chief Keef fan back then hearing this, I would have been like, oh shit, he wants some different shit. And then we go back to his old shit, I'd be like, fuck.
Yeah.
Nah, Chief Keef, bro. This shit, I never would have thought I could walk away like, yo, a Chief Keef verse I actually fuck with. Like, outside of the main ones. Because usually I'm like, Chief Keef as a feature, oh shit, it's about to be bad. But he had that potential, he just don't want to do that shit.
Yeah.
But for Travis,
I got me some haters, I got me some fans, I got me some cake, I got me some UPS, I got me a free. Order some more money, order some more money, order some more money, order some more bottles, order some more bitches, order some more money. I know you wanna be rich, bitch. When the night calls, all the money, all the hoes, and the alcohol, all these hundreds and these thousands, I'ma spend it all. Always when the night calls. When the night calls, we want money, we want hoes, we want alcohol. All these hundreds, all these thousands, I'ma spend it all.
Like, Travis is playing with that.
Always when the night calls. When the night calls, all the money, all the hoes, and the alcohol. All these hundreds and these thousands, I'ma spend it all. Always when the night calls.
how he's vocalizing.
All these hundreds, all these thousands, I'ma spend it all. Always when the night comes.
Wow.
Bro,
The
even
way...
even Travis alone, like just to give Travis his credit, like he's such a genius with how he vocalizes. Like people think vocalization is just notes. It's not just notes. It's how you emphasize. It's how you vocally express like the words that you're saying. Like in the chorus where he's saying, "When the night crawls, all the money, all the hoes, and the alcohol." If you pay attention, he's not screaming the verse. He's not speaking it loudly. It's almost like he's wheezing it. He's huffing it out and he's saying it with like a lack of breath, like implicating like he's tired, or like if you were in the crowd rapping the song with him and screaming the song with him, you would be out of breath. If you're mosh pitting, if you're in a group setting, like you're gonna be tired. You're not gonna be saying "when the night." You're gonna be "when the night crawls." Like he's breathing it out, like vocally, like for the chorus.
He's so good at that, like communicating feelings through the way he expresses it.
Yes, bro, it's genius level like artistry when it comes to his vocalizations, because he understands how to put himself in terms of his mindset with the fans and the consumers of the music, and how they're gonna physically with their bodies express themselves and enjoy the music. He understands that more than anybody, in my opinion. Like, and just like and to go on his creativity with how he climbs, how he digresses, how he sits in certain places, how he hits certain notes. When he said, when he goes, "We want money, we want hoes, we want alcohol."
Yeah,
like
that part. Yeah, that part stood out too.
Oh, that part, like he doesn't, like when he says the alcohol, he doesn't say "we want money, we want hoes, we want alcohol." Like he doesn't go from like he doesn't just like jump. He climbs like it's a gradual. He goes, "We want money, we want hoes, we want alcohol." Like he crescendos into it. Like, bro, dude, like
it's the small details, bro. I'm telling you, like
it's the small thing, dude.
It's the artists like Travis. You could tell he cares about every single part, every single detail of the song. And it's not like he's the only one, but this is when we start getting to like S-tier artists versus like everybody else, essentially. Like, because the S-tier artists, they're gonna literally, even his ad-libs, bro, he puts just as much detail into the ad-libs and the background vocals as his main vocals, and it's only a handful of artists that do that. You could throw Yeet in there, but like, I mean, shit, outside of Yeet, it's not like they're the only ones, but off the top, that's the only other artist I could think of that genuinely every single song puts the same amount of effort, background vocals, ad-libs, vocal effects, like, and then the details on the effects, bro. Like, he doesn't just copy paste. That's what I'm realizing, like, about him. He doesn't copy paste the same flow, the same delivery. He could deliver the same line a different way in different parts of the song. That's what I fuck with. And even Chief did that too. When he did his version of the "we got money, we got hoes, we got alcohol," he did it completely different than how Travis did it. And then Travis' final version of it sound different than how he first did it. So it's like there's a way to repeat shit without it sounding repetitive. That almost sounds redundant, but it's not. Because it's one thing to be like Cardi, "jump out the house, jump out the house, jump out the house," whole song saying exactly like that, versus how they just did this song. So Kanye, "Piss on Your Grave," this might be the least streamed song on the album. Hold on, there's no way. Before the crash out. Well, yeah, no, it's "Flying High" with Tory. What the hell? Okay, hold on, the master and the student meet. Okay, the student and the master. This is not what I was expecting for a Kanye feature. You know that's Kanye.
I use her face as the urinal, then do the same at your funeral. Piss in your grave, 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 piss in your grave. This one here for the executives. Fuck you and all of your relatives. Piss in your grave, piss in your grave, piss in your grave, piss in your grave, piss in your grave. Nigga behave, nigga behave, nigga behave. Us niggas, we can't behave. We mobbed on the pave. Got treated like slaves. Young niggas treated like slaves. This the moment I've been waiting for. This why I moved to Cali, stepped outside and got shaded for. Told mama, bitch, get back in the door.
Okay, I'm not tripping. Travis has written and produced for Kanye. I just had to confirm that because I was like, bro, that sound like Kanye wrote that part. I ain't gonna lie. Cause the other shit, I'm like, just trying to make sure I'm not just tripping on that. So yeah, they say he did write for him and co-produce on Yeezus and other projects. So that confirms what I thought. Oh shit, did I skip? God damn it.
Dang, see?
Fuck,
you
man,
jumping all over this bitch.
I skipped, man. Okay, let's get through that long intro. Kanye ain't talking about shit. I'm trying to hear Travis.
Piss in your grave, nigga behave, nigga behave, nigga behave. Us niggas, we can't behave. We mobbed on the pave. Got treated like slaves. Young niggas treated like slaves. This the moment I've been waiting for. This why I moved to Cali, stepped outside and got shaded for. Told mama, bitch, get back in the door. I've been coming up and down and nigga can't take no more. Kamikaze over commas. Benjamin stiff and this stuff in my keys. I can't feel it. Popping pistols,
hold on, that's a bar. Kamikaze over commas. I fuck with that. I like how he played around with that little word play.
Pop a pill and sell it, nigga, you gotta get with it. My. Look at little Scotty now. The same fuckers used to doubt. All preaching that they proud. I put my zipper down and whip it out. Piss in your grave. Piss in your grave. Turn this up, teacher, play this in the 3rd grade. In the 3rd grade. Can't happen to true that we about to go away. We about to go away. The streets is not safe. These niggas ain't playing. These niggas ain't playing. These niggas ain't playing. This for my fam. This for the fam. Do this for the fam. Hop out of the lamb. Hop onto the gram. What the fuck was you saying?
Okay, hold on. I kind of fuck with it now.
Piss in your grave. I piss in your fade. I piss in your bitch. I piss in your day. Fuck is you saying? Fuck is you saying? Fuck is you saying? Me and LaFlame, is you not entertained?
Damn. Okay. Ooh, I like that vocal effect. Travis carried easily.
Yeah,
he carried. Kanye really didn't need to be there. I get, you know, that's his inspo, but Kanye, he really ain't add nothing to it. But what was funny, certain parts I couldn't tell when it was Travis versus Kanye. Like their voices and their delivery was a little similar. Okay, chat, come on, man. Everybody knows this, chat. Do I really gotta listen to this? Everybody knows this shit, bro. This shit played out.
Gotta pay homage.
You know what? We gotta understand how it fits into the story.
Don't you open up that window.
Oh shit.
Don't you let out that antidote. Popping pills is all we know. Inhales is all we know. Don't go through the front door. It's low key at the night show. So don't you open up that window. Don't you let out the antidote. Yeah, party on a Sunday. Do it all again on Monday. Spent the check on a weekend. I might do it all again.
It's bullshit.
I just hit a 3-peat. Fuck 3 hoes I met this week. I don't do no old hoes. My nigga, that's a no-no. She just want the coco. I just want the narrow. Who that at the front door? If it's the feds, oh no, no. Don't you open up that window.
I love that part.
Don't you let out the antidote. Popping pills is all we know.
You know what? I can point something out about this. Okay, I like how Travis, you kind of hinted at this the last song. I like how he fills in the space. I like how he decides to fill in the space in songs, right? Because usually, like, rappers feel like they gotta fill in the space with words, but like he will, like, what was he said? If it's the Fed, oh no, no, no. Like, even doing that instead of trying to fill in another word for a bar, like
Yeah.
that.
Like just extending a phrase.
Yeah,
Oh no,
like,
no, no. Yeah.
yeah, like
Yes.
that shit hella catchy. And to be
Yeah.
honest, like, I think maybe I underrated Travis as a rapper. I think I underrated him. Like, he's definitely showing me, like, as a
Thank
rapper,
you.
he got a pen,
I
bro.
knew you would hear
I
it. I
can't
knew you would
lie.
hear it.
He do got a little pen. Like, I ain't know he could rap like that.
He can rap when he wants to. He
I
can.
thought he
I'm
just
not saying
did
he can't.
songs like this.
Nah, and look, I'm not saying that he's fucking, Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole, but when he wants to rap, oh, he can rap. I'm telling you, when
Okay,
he
I can
wants to
say
get
this. I can say this for sure. He's better than Play with Cardi. that's like
yes,
not even a conversation.
easily, yes.
I have to start with one that's
That's not
obvious.
even a
Okay,
debate.
I feel like out of the gen he came out of, like Yachty, Cardi, Uzi,
He's
he
better than
might be.
he's better than Cardi. He's better than Yachty, in my opinion. He's better than
I
Yachty.
can't call it with Uzi. It's close because Uzi be sliding. Uzi be
Uzi be
sliding.
sliding. Uzi be sliding, but I feel like him and Uzi are at least on the same
Yeah.
level, whether you want to say Uzi or Travis is better. And that's the thing. Like I'm more of an Uzi fan than a Travis fan. I'll be honest. But if we're doing just lyrically, just breaking it down, like, you know, double entendre, triple entendres, like the layers and the depth of the lyrics, what they mean, making ties to other things outside the music, delivery, vocalization, like just like every critique, just put it all together, and that's what we're judging them by. Just everything. I I might I probably would feel or say that Travis is a little bit better than Uzi. A little bit. Just a little bit. Not by a lot, but a little bit. I do think Travis is a better rapper. In terms of
That's what I
vibes,
was
that's a
gonna
different
say.
discussion.
I was trying to see if it was too soon. I don't think it's like a gap. Like, I don't think it's
This is
like a crazy
also like
gap.
this is all, and that's the thing too. Like this is the first. This is your first like full review of an album that he's made. Like we have yet to listen to Birds in the Trap, Say Midnight. We have yet to listen to Astroworld, Utopia. We got 3 other albums for you to really like dive into his lyricism and the layers and the depth of his verses and his pen to paper ability, like, and him express it and him showcase it. Like I promise you, like later on down the road, like you'll see, because this album, I don't think this album is like his most complex or his most in-depth lyrically, because this was his breakout album, and I feel like his priority, like if he had a list of like, okay, I'm trying to hit the mark on X, Y, and Z things, I feel like the priority of this album was energy, production,
Vibes.
melody, vibes. Yeah, just I want the audience, I want the fans to connect on an emotional and a mental, in terms of where I take them to a different place type of level. That's why I feel like his priority was. Now, when you get to other albums like Birds in the Trap, Sid McKnight, and Astroworld, I feel like those albums, the priorities are a little bit closer. In this album, I feel like it's clearly vibes, energy, and melodically, vocally, production wise, like that's top, like that's up here. That's priority number one, and then everything else just kind of falls in line after. When you get to Birds in the Trap and when you get to Astroworld, I feel like those things kind of come a little closer, where you see a more of a balance in terms of him trying to, stick to his main, like his consistent, golden egg, goose, which is the vocals and the production and the energy. But the lyricism, the practicality, and all that kind of gains more traction and kind of brings it closer. And there's more balance. Like you kind of see those other things more, they're showcased more in the later albums to follow, which I feel like you might hear more in Birds in the Trap, Astroworld, even maybe Utopia. So yeah, but that's even in this album you'll hear some of it because I know you've recognized it already. But later on, like we'll revisit and go back to the let's compare Uzi and Travis in terms of just lyrical depth and the paper. Like we'll revisit that. I've already listened to every single album, so I have, and for Uzi, so I have both guys' full discography already locked in my dome, like already in the steel cage trap. Like I already have everything broken down, studied, listened to it more times than I can count. And I at this point I would say Travis is a little bit on a higher spectrum in terms of just lyrical depth and pen to paper ability as a rapper. I would say that. I'll let you, obviously, like your own musical journey is your own thing. It's different from mine. So as you go down these albums, you'll form your own opinion. But just coming from someone that has fully listened to Travis Scott and fully listened to Uzi, from a lyrical standpoint, just rapping ability, I would elevate Travis above Uzi, but not by a lot, just by a decent margin. Like, you know, it's not like a disrespectful, like, oh, there's a gap here. Like, I'm not going to say that. But I would say he's a little bit better, just a little bit.
Yeah, because I was like, damn, like if this is the first one, then I can only imagine like he got better since then.
Yeah.
In the
Don't go through the front door. It's low key at the night show.
This is my favorite part. The vocalizations where he sits at.
Oh yeah, this part. This is my favorite part too.
Let's get lit, my nigga.
I love this part.
Everything happen at the night show. Ooh, at the night show. Anything happen at the night show. Ooh, at the night show. Ooh,
this is my favorite
bitch
part.
not at home, she at the night show. Ooh,
He trolling.
fucking right ho. Ooh, had to catch a flight for the night show. Ooh, let's get bite though. Bottles got us right though.
Listen to this
We ain't
vocal.
sipping
He's slimy.
light, no.
Oh,
I ain't got no type though. Only got one night though. We can do it twice though. It's lit.
Oh my god, this
ooh, that effect.
Stacking up day to day, young nigga, you know you gotta go get it, my nigga. They hating, they staking, they waiting. Don't be mistaken, we dying, they stand. Lord, I'm on fire, they thinking I'm saved. Calling me crazy on different occasions. Kicking the cameraman off on my stages, cause I don't like how he snapping my angles. I'm overboard and I'm over impatient.
I don't
Over my
remember
niggas
that
and these, cause my
line.
agents dealing with
Nah, I'm gonna go back a little bit. But
he was spitting on that verse, bro.
He said, kicking the cameraman off my stage
You gotta
because
go get
I
it, go
like
get it.
the way he was snapping my ankles. Nah, that's too funny, bruh. That's
Oh, he
too
was fucking-
funny,
he was
bruh.
like- Hey,
Yo,
he was
he was
cutting.
sliding.
He said, "Fuck the vibes. I'm finna cut. I'm cutting
Nah.
now. I'm finna cut this bitch up."
Yo, I like how he does that, how he has the parts of the song where he'll just be vibing, like singing, setting the atmosphere, then he just surprise you and just come on like spitting. Yo, I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember this part of the song. Like, I remember the main part.
Lord, I'm on fire, they thinking I'm saved. Calling me crazy on different occasions. Kicking the cameraman off on my stages, cause I don't like how he snapping my angles. I'm overboard and I'm over impatient. Over my niggas and these, cause my agents dealing with more shit that's more complicated. Like these two bitches that might be related.
Oh, Lord.
H-Town, you got one. And you bun be like a number one. It's late night, got a late show. If you wanna roll, I got a place where popping pills is all we know. In the hills is all we know. Don't go through the front door. It's low key at the night show. So don't you open up that window. Don't you let
Damn, and then it cut off. Oh shit, like it was gonna drop again.
Bro.
Damn, bro. That's iconic.
I love this project.
Okay, Impossible. Okay, Impossible. This is a solo Travis Scott. Okay, he been killing his songs. Like the features have been cool, but like he's definitely been carrying. He did not get carried by features like Playboy Cardi. Oh my God, is he talking about deleting himself? Is that what he's talking about? Cause he did say it's lonely and sad and shit. So I'm wondering about the Impossible. Is he saying like he wanna just disappear type shit? Remind me of Suicide Boys a little bit. It's got little Suicide Boys vocals.
Yeah.
Keep the sad vibe with that shit. Damn, bruh. I don't really got too much to say about that because I feel like it was pretty straightforward. Okay, now I've heard a lot about this song before. Maria, I'm Drunk with Justin Bieber and Thug. So let's see what the hype's about because I hear people, yo, I never know what to expect, bro. Okay, I'm over here thinking he's setting the vibe and now it's about to probably reset. I'm just trying to see how Justin Bieber's gonna fit on this. And Thug, like what? Thug and Justin on the same song? That right there, that like echoing in ears, yo, that shit so hard. I called Justin in his rap bag. Look, y'all weren't there for when Justin was in his let's say he was in his YN era. After he blew up and got tired of being a pop star, he started rapping. Y'all don't know, Justin could he like, I feel like they're like painters. The way they're painting on this beat, their melodies on this shit is so fire. Like, and Thug, this man is like an abstract artist, bro. Like he hop on here just do the craziest shit, bro. This beat is fire, but it's not like the beat's carrying. They are making the beat more interesting. Like they're making the production. It's like, okay, if the beat was food, it was some really good food with maybe a little bit of salt. They added some accent and some Creole seasoning to that. Like they just made it a lot more interesting. I gotta give it to him. I was low-key wanting to hear Justin again though. I was kind of wanting to hear more Justin.
I be flying high, shorty. I be flying high.
Okay, Flying High, Toro and Mo. Okay, I don't know who those are.
I be flying high, shorty. I be flying high. I be flying high, shorty. I be flying high. If you ain't up on my level, disappear, please don't reply. Bye.
I be flying high, yeah. I be flying high, shorty. I be flying high, yeah. I be flying high, shorty. I be flying high, yeah. I be flying high, yeah. Take a sip, revive. Take a trip to the dark side, yeah. I be flying high. Can't you tell from my red eyes? Take a trip from Perry down to Houston for your apple pie. Where them girls get way too drunk and they got that in they trunk. Now turn around and show the world how you shake that rump. Say it, we don't fuck with cops. Oh no, we don't fuck with cops. In my backseat I got 4 freaks who love how my sneakers knock. Don't bring no sand to the beach. All we want is love and peace.
Go find the girl and put it on, cause we about to take a flight to go beyond, yeah.
I just realized something, that deep voice. Don't they be doing that in Chopped and Screwed in Texas? I wonder if that's like a ode to like the Chopped and Screwed culture of Texas. Cause they usually like pitch down those vocals when they remix those songs. I think it's DJ Screw. He's the guy that originated that shit. This got like a old school type vibe to it. I don't know what, it's like I don't know if it's a sample in the back, but it almost reminds me of a band, which is a Southern thing. So if that is what it is, that's probably a cultural reference. But this shit sounds very fucking chaotic. I fuck with it though.
It seems like flying's all I do. There's no one seated next to you.
Ooh, this sounds good.
Get down.
I be flying high, shorty. I be flying high. I be flying high, shorty. I be flying high. I be flying high, level, disappear, please don't reply. Bye.
I be flying high, yeah, I be flying high. Shawty,
Oh, he would sound like Kanye right there.
Yeah, I be flying high, shawty, I be flying.
Yo, that intro right there sound like Kanye so much, bruh.
It take long to get this fly. If you ain't up on my level, disappear, please don't reply. Bye.
The craziest production.
I be flying high, shorty, I be flying high. I be flying high, shorty, I be flying high. I be flying high, shorty, I be flying high. If you ain't up on my level, disappear, please don't reply. Bye.
I be flying high, yeah, I be flying high, shawty, I be flying high, yeah, I be flying high, shawty, I be flying high. It take long to get this fly. If you ain't up on my level, disappear, please don't reply. Bye.
Oh my god, I gotta pause before they do some other crazy shit. This production is, I don't know, this is weird, but it might be my favorite one. Cause it's like chaotic. It almost got like a little bit of a jazz vibe to it. And then it's like, nah, I'm not gonna lie. If this came on at a concert, this one would have me the most turned. Like, this shit reminds me of, like, for whatever reason, like Battle of the Bands, a little bit of New Orleans. That might be where the jazz element's coming from. But why the fuck do I like this beat more than like all the other beats, low-key? Like, shit, it's kind of weird, but I kind of fuck with it. Maybe it's the feature on there. Maybe they're on the production. Toro and Moy, this is the least streamed song on the album. I ain't gonna lie, this might be the most underrated song on the whole album. If this is the least streamed, bro, this one deserves some more flowers. I'm about to look up who this Moro and oh shit, I said it wrong. Toro and Moy are. Oh, this is one person. Wow. That's playlist. Hold on, that last one is Insta playlist. I be flying high. I was so into the song, man. I felt like I was in a fucking movie or fucking, I don't know. That one took me to a different place. I can't lie. And you know what? For him to be ending the album this strong, that's impressive. Because usually by this point I would have got tired and be like, But this shit, he's keeping the energy all the way through. And shout out to what's it called? Shout out to Toro and Moy. He's an alternative artist, and I'm sure he's part of the reason that song, and I think he's a producer too. I don't know if he produced that. You know what? Let me fact check. Let's see. We could just pull it up on Genius. That one was called Flying High. Yo, that song is so... Pharrell produced it. That's why. Pharrell's one of my favorite producers, and that makes so much sense. Did he start that song with his iconic little 3-beat pause thing? Yep, he did. That's the Pharrell signature. I should have known. No wonder I love it so much. I love that weird ass production Pharrell does. Okay, I can tell, chat, we're closing in on the end of the album. So far, I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the best albums I've ever listened to. I'm not gonna lie. I listen to a lot of albums, and this is up there. This is on the upper end. I'm not gonna say it's like the best, but like it's definitely up there, bro. Like the production, the lyrical content, the atmosphere, the variety of vibes on here, the vocals, the ad-libs, the energy. I mean, bro, like the everything, bro, the everything. And then the features are nicely placed. It's not like forced. That's what I like about the features. It wasn't like, oh, let me just get these people on here because they're big names, or let me just take a throwaway verse from them just so I could say I had them on my album. It was like, nah, like he made them fit to what he was doing, and that's impressive at it for this being his first, like, I think this is his first like debut album, right? The Days Before Rodeo was like a mixtape, right?
Days Before Rodeo was just a mixtape that he had. It never dropped on mainstream platforms. That's why he just dropped it recently. Rodeo
Makes
was his
sense.
first. Yeah, Rodeo was his first official tape on mainstream platforms.
Yeah, for him, for this to be his first project and him to get them artists to like match his style, that's impressive, because usually those dudes is established, if they hop on a new guy's stuff, they usually give them some bullshit. But he said, hey, that shit ain't making it on my album. Shit, I could see him having verses that he never cleared because he didn't feel like it was good enough. Like, Travis ain't about to let you get on his shit and mess it up. I can tell that already. He probably rejected some people's verses. Okay, I can tell. Wait, who is La Flames? I did hear that name and shit. Who is La Flame? He mentioned
La
that
Flame.
person.
La Flame, that's
Oh,
Travis.
that's him. Oh, that's his alter ego?
Yeah, so
Oh.
Travis has like two or three he has two like
Really, like, made the same sound as the 808. Like, yo, I gotta go back, chat. I gotta let y'all hear that. That was slick.
I can tell, baby, I can tell.
Yo, how that 808, like,
and how we on top, and how we won't fall, how we going up, how we came up, how we
I like that.
it all started in the basement. Was an addict, but we called this shit the basement. Bases to break all my mama vases. Shot my first 8 then, nigga, I probably won 8 then. Always at the gas like a broke wind. They say my way of making dollars never made sense. Go take a dive, waterfall in the deep end. I can tell you about the nights out in Fort Bend. I can tell, baby, I can tell.
That bro, his vocals, like that. I wasn't familiar with your game. This is hard.
How to go for scraping profits, making this demand now. I've been impulsive, non-emotional, staying humble about it. Tilt the posture, sick, past the bottle. 504 hot boys. Might is a bad rap, like Silk the Shocker, but I'ma pull up and Silk the Shocker.
No. Hold on, chat. We gotta pull the lyrics up. Fuck no. I can't let this just go. The way he's flowing, he's even doing that unpredictable thing with his flow. How I go from scraping pockets, making his demands. Now I've been impulsive, non-emotional, staying humble about it. Y'all see that rhyme scheme? He's like going in and out the rhyme scheme, because like he's not doing a traditional like
with the silk, nigga, you know I've been a rocker, dripping milk and knockers. Take it up another notch, take it up another notch. A top of pop a pill, pop a seal to forget about you. A boom, a clutch, a bum, black a shot you. Bang, a rapper, bang a ring, a proper money back, a ring, a tank, diamonds hanging on my nang-a-lang. Bitches hanging on my dang.
Ah, fuck no. This nigga sliding. This is best flow whole album so far, bro. I'm sorry. Travis, I'm sorry. Let this be the intro of the video. I'm sorry, Travis. I did not know you were like this, bro. I really didn't. Like, I feel bad even disrespecting, bro. Like, how could I? How could I, bro? I didn't know, man. You know, it gotta be like Jesus, you know, what do you say? Forgive them for they not know their sins, or I don't know, you know, whatever Jesus said on that line on the cross. Okay, not to compare Travis. Yeah, that's me. Travis, forgive me, bro. I didn't know what your music was like for real. I just knew the main songs, bro. I only knew Antidote and then the one with Drake, the Sicko Mode. So I'm thinking like, oh, that's Travis. Like, okay, like cool. But nah. Travis is a whole different like universe. Like, bro, it felt like I'm watching a movie whole time. Like, how the fuck is his music not in movie soundtracks? I don't know, because this shit is like fits perfectly, bro.
On my dang-a-lang, bitches hanging on my dang-a-lang. I can tell, baby, I can tell.
in the back too. Yeah. It's like he's taking us, bro. He's taking us in and out of like this. The pace is changing, like the vibes is changing. Like he just went and slid, and then now he's bringing us back into the psychedelic, like just flowy type vibe, bro. This is crazy that he's able to have so many different sections of the song that sound like almost like their own song, and then he'll just switch back to the original vibe. This is ridiculous. Somebody nerfed this guy.
I can tell, baby, I can tell. How them bitches can tell. I can tell, baby, I can tell. How them bitches can tell. No, you don't tell.
Wow. Oh, and then and then you end it with the fucking choir vocals. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. He's OP, bro. He's OP. Oh, should I skip? Oh no. Okay, that's apple pie. Okay, y'all. Apple pie. We're in the home stretch. Okay.
Guess that's why I'm so out on the street. Won't you and your friends come meet with me? And let me show you how to whip that recipe. She said you're badass, always had a thing for sweets. Guess that's why I'm so out on the street. Won't you come over and eat with me? And let me show you how to whip that recipe.
I don't want your apple pie, mama. Yeah, I ain't trying to dap them niggas blocking me. Yeah, made it out the spot straight to Quintana. And I'm still that nigga with diamonds on my blocker. I say when they come at me, I bet they have some backup. I bet I take your bitch, she take that dick straight up the stasher. Keep an ounce of garlic just to keep away the Draculas. I just seek out to find my home. Why can't they just leave me alone? Cause I don't want your apple pie, no mama. I don't want your apple pie, no. Yeah. I don't want your apple pie, mama. I don't want your apple pie no more. I need my own pepper greens, pepper seeds. Need my own remedy, my own legacy. Yeah, I don't want your apple pie, mama. I need my own. Ain't going out for your bullshit, and I don't want your apple pie, mama. I don't wanna dap them niggas blocking me. I am everything except a rapper. Shit, I got it lit, 25 lighters on my dresser. Oh, yeah.
Rappers that I really seen, like, outside of Thug, because I think he was signed to T.I.'s label. He was one of the only ones I seen really, like, go out their way to put T.I. on their shit. Outside of, J. Cole, Dreamville, Revenge of the Dreamers had T.I. in there. But for the most part, like, I don't see most of the new guys really fuck with T.I. like that.
Yeah, you know.
Uh-oh, Schoolboy Q. Aw, shit. You know we gonna get some bars on. I'm just realizing that remind me of the Central C. All right. That's a 16. That is extremely, extremely impressive. Usually, I don't walk away from an album liking pretty much every song. But this one, I could literally have all of these in my playlist. So just off of this was fire. I'm gonna probably react to the next one like next month, probably. So whenever me and Barry get some time, we'll get back here and then I can react to what's the next one? What's it called? Midnight.
The next album is Birds in the Trap, Say McKnight. That should be the next album.
Yeah, Birds. Yep. Same McKnight. And this is the one that has Goosebumps on it. Oh. Okay, I remember that one.
Baby Home Alone.
Did you fuck with that album with him and Quavo? Did you fuck with that collab album?
The Huncho album?
Yeah.
I had to go back and listen to it. I listened to that album. I didn't have okay, so I'll be honest. I haven't listened to that album as much. That track with Quavo, or when Quavo got on that track with him for Pick Up the Phone. Maybe he was like, "Hey, I fuck with the sound. Let's do a collab or something." But I'm not exactly sure. I mean, has he's worked with Travis pretty extensively. I mean, we just listened to him. What was it on? I think two tracks on Rodeo. Quavo was on there and he was running verses. He did obviously he Quavo was on Pick Up the Phone. To me that's like this probably the second biggest track on that entire album.
I
So
think that's that's the second biggest one. Yeah.
yeah. So Quavo's been on some heat in terms of Travis's discography. So maybe Travis was like, you know what? Every time me and Quavo are on the same set, like it just hits and it works. Let's do a collab. Maybe that's where that came from. I'm not exactly sure what the motivation is. That would just be my guess, but I know I need to go back and listen to that album. I've only listened to it once and like a little bit of change. So I need to go back and revisit it, see how I feel.
Oh, okay. Oh my God. When we get to Astro World, dang, I already know that's gonna be fire because I already got this one saved. I listened to where's that? Sicko Mode. Obviously, everyone knows that. And it's
I ain't gonna lie.
This one with
Bro.
Juice WRLD?
No Bystanders? That's Juice WRLD, yeah.
No, I haven't heard that. No. Okay,
So,
I thought I did.
Rodeo is my favorite Travis Scott album in terms of like concept.
Nope, didn't hear that either.
You ever heard Stargazing?
Mm-mm. I heard this one though. I think. Yeah, I heard this.
So I'll say this, right? Rodeo is my favorite Travis Scott album, like conceptually. Like what the album means to his career, what his vision was in the album. Like I just like conceptually the album Rodeo compared to all the other ones. It's my favorite album in terms of just for his career.
Nope. They heard that.
Astro World, however, if we're talking just hits, like just like songs that everybody knows, this album is flooded. Like flooded.
Oh yeah, Don Toliver on here.
Yeah,
that was him, right? Yeah. Oh shit. Wow. Okay, so he didn't put features on here. I kind of like that though.
Yeah, you're gonna really enjoy this album in terms of like songs that you know from Travis. Like I would say a good 40% of like all of his like big name songs, like songs that everybody knows, something you might hear in a club or you might hear someone playing in their car with a group of people. 40% of it at minimum is off of this album. Butterfly Effect, Stargazing, Sicko Mode, No Bystanders, like Houston Fornication.
That's one of my favorite Travis songs. I always love that one.
Butterfly Effect is probably my second favorite Travis Scott song. I know that like it's everyone's favorite, but for genuine reasons, like for genuine Travis Scott like fan reasons, Butterfly Effect is my second favorite song. It's perfect.
It's perfect. It literally
it's perfect.
Oh damn! I forgot this. This was a single. Hyacinth.
Yeah,
I thought that was on the album.
No, that
Bro,
was
when he dropped this one, I felt like he went to a different level. Like, cause he already went crazy on Astro World, but I don't know what got into him. But this shit was perfect, and you know it reached. Cause I'm a casual, and I heard that shit. Okay, so I have to put Travis Scott at the top of the artists that popped out in that 2015 period. He gotta be the best one, right? Like overall. And I'm a Uzi stan. I mean, 2015, we're talking Uzi. Cardi wasn't really there yet, but 2015 after, he's definitely the best one. I can confidently say that in terms of like the different sound. He's pretty much him. I mean, what other artists from this era can sell stadium tours? I mean, when you're like by themselves? I mean, Cardi, maybe if he put his Opium Artist and Ken Carson to Destroy Lonely. Nah, I don't even think then. I'm gonna be honest. His music doesn't reach as far as Travis. Travis is able to hit everybody. He's able to hit like the pop type audience, but he doesn't have to go pop necessarily to do that, which I think is crazy. I mean, he has some like pop elements, but like his sound is so unique. You can't really put him in a box in terms of like, yeah, he's a rapper, quote unquote, but he's an artist. Like, that's the thing that I take away from this. And I come away from this with a lot more respect for Travis as a rapper. I was not familiar with your game. I thought bro just made hits and like radio songs, but nah, like the deep cuts are some of the best ones. So off of this album, I gotta give y'all my top songs off of Rodeo. Okay. Pornography, that's a crazy intro. The production, that production is crazy, man. Like, yeah, oh, the vocals. This song is low-key the cousin of Nightcrawler. Now that I think about it, this song has a similar melody to Nightcrawler. I'm hearing it now. That's all I need. Like, you hear it? It might be interpolated, low key.
Yeah.
I ain't even peeped that. Okay, that's up there. I got Pornography is up there. Okay, on my side, this side, the second half of this. This ain't top 5 for me, but this one, Future did good, 2 Chainz did good too, but this isn't one of my favorites, but I think it's solid. Wasted, I like Travis part, but I wasn't really jacking Juicy J part. Respect to him though. This one, okay, this is definitely top 5. This is top
second favorite song.
Oh, I can't rank it. It's up there though. Nah, this is 100% top 3. Pray for Love, I actually really like this one. I was surprised. I really like the Weeknd's part. Not top 5, but definitely I'm putting this in the A tier. Nightcrawler, I'm putting Nightcrawler top 5 too. That's that one, that production, bro, and then the vocals. Ugh. Piss on Your Grave, this ain't making the cut because Kanye ruined it for me. Like, I don't know. I feel like he was bullshitting on there. Travis did good though. Antidote, objectively, is top 5. I can't. That's not even a combo. Impossible, this was cool. Not top 5 for me. Marie, I'm Drunk, I really like this one. This is top 5 for me too. I really, really love Justin's part. Thug's part was so all over the place in a good way in terms of the melodies, and Travis did his part too. That's top 5. Oh, this one's up there too. I'm sorry, this is the most underrated song on the album. This production was absolutely nuts. Where's that part where they ate this up? Shout out to Toro and Moy because he killed that. Okay, I can tell that was solid. It's not top 5 for me, but it's good. Apple Pie, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was good off of that. To be honest, maybe these 3 were bonuses because they said that Apple Pie or Okay Alright was bonus tracks. So I don't know what was originally on there. But I don't want to like hold the bonus tracks against the album. You know, if they weren't originally on there, I'm not gonna count that. I don't know. Do you remember if these were on there?
They may have not been because Apple Pie, what was the other ones? Not Apple Pie, the other ones.
Okay Alright and Never Catch Me.
Yeah, okay Alright and Never Catch Me. No, those were for sure not on the album when it first dropped. So therefore, well, I don't know. I remember Apple Pie being on there. I could be wrong, but if it wasn't, it wasn't. The other 2, I for sure know that they were not on the album originally, like when it first was released or whatever. But Apple Pie, I remember it being on there. It may not be though. If all three of them are in the same grouping, then therefore it wasn't on there. Because I've listened to Apple Pie multiple times, but the other
They
two,
said Never Catch Me and Okay Alright weren't on the original.
no, yeah, those two for sure. I was like kind of like was Apple Pie on there or not? But now that I think about it, I'm pretty confident Apple Pie was originally there. The other two, no, they're correct. The other two were not.
So the story goes.
Yeah, because I was saying that this sounded like the last song. So that makes sense. It was the last song. Okay, that makes sense. So if I'm judging just by that, I think this album was perfect outside of Kanye and Juicy J's part. Every other part was fire. Like literally. So dude, this might be one of the first albums of a artist that I don't like listen to that I like every song in the album. That's very impressive because I'm extremely picky with music. Dude, Travis Scott, I'm rating this out of 10. I'm gonna give this a 9 because I feel like there's still room for it to be better. But for what it is and hitting on every song for his part, he wasn't the reason that a song wasn't good or the vibe got messed up. He didn't get carried by anyone. The features were perfect outside of Juicy J. Kanye, I get it. That's his GOAT. But this was easily a 9 out of 10. Like, that's crazy, bro. Travis just turned me from hater to fan. I can't believe it. I was going into it like, yeah, I'm not gonna like it. They overhyped this shit. Nah, y'all didn't overhype it, bro. Like, this album is actually fire. So I appreciate you guys if you made it to the end. Let me know like your favorite songs off the album. Let me know your favorite Travis Scott albums. Like, if you rank his albums, which one is the best versus which one is your favorite if it's not the same one. Barrett, I can't believe it. I actually can't believe you just converted me to being a Travis Scott fan. I can't believe this.
I knew, look, at the end of the day, Ciara, I know you, and I know that at the end of the day, right, like, as much as you and I love, like hip hop culture and what it just brings and what it embodies, I know that as much as you are a hip hop fan, you are even more so a fan of music and just artistry, and I know you well enough to know that you're always open to allowing yourself to be exposed to new things musically. And I just knew, because I knew, I was aware that you knew who Travis Scott was. Obviously, like, you've heard some of his music, some of his songs, like his more big name songs. But I just knew, just because I know how you are, and I know like that your appreciation and your perspective on things goes beyond just other people that are more confined to just what they like, and they just kind of keep themselves closed minded. I know that you're not like that. And I knew, I even thought to myself, I was like, bro, if I can just get her to listen to one album, like if I can just get her to listen to Rodeo or like Astroworld in full, like I can get her. Like I know that I can get her in. And I knew, especially Rodeo, I feel like Rodeo was the right one. Because even though Astroworld has like the more Astroworld compared to Rodeo is for sure like the more hit maker, like
Mainstream, yeah.
the more mainstream, like it has more of the big name songs on there. It's the bigger like radio play type of album. Rodeo is more conceptual, and it's more so like, okay, this is like, the
This
artist
is Travis
expressing
Scott.
themselves.
Like, that's what it felt like, an introduction to Travis Scott. Like, I actually feel like I understand bro's journey like a little bit, and not just, because I really thought Travis was just a vibes dude. Like, I didn't know he did the introspective, and hell, he even had like some political stuff in there. Like, I wasn't expecting that. Like, I thought he was like Drake, how like Drake just does music that's like for the radio and shit. But nah, like, bro's better than Drake. I'll say it right now. Travis Scott is better than Drake. that shouldn't even be debatable at this point. And surprise, surprise, you know, Drake always goes to the people that's popping. And one of Drake's biggest songs is Sicko Mode with Travis Scott. Like, and that's how you know Travis is solid, because Drake wanted to hop on his wave. I don't know if he has any more songs with Drake. Do you know if he got any more than that? Is that the only one?
Outside of Sicko Mode?
Yeah. Cause I don't think
Sicko Mode is the only one off of Astroworld. He doesn't have a feature with Drake on Rodeo. He does not have a feature with Drake on McKnight. He does not have a feature with Drake on Utopia. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Yeah, it's only
Doesn't
Sicko
have-
Mode.
Yeah, he doesn't have a feature with Drake on Utopia. So yeah, his only, unless there's like an EP or single out there that I don't know about, like on Drake's side or Travis's side, where maybe they have something. Outside of Sicko Mode, he does not have any other collaborations with Drake. So
Whoa. Wait, they said that Drake was dissing Kanye on Sicko Mode?
yeah, he did.
Oh.
What did he say? He basically you'll hear it in the track, but there's a verse in there that Drake was spazzing out on, and he was basically just dissing Kanye. He broke down how basically Drake's residence in LA is or he has a residential area house in LA, and it's close to where Kim Kardashian lives.
Ooh.
And in the verse he said I don't remember bar for bar, but he basically broke down how like he got in his car, cut the lights off, took a right, paid the price. So like, you know, he paid the money to go see, like, you know, to go fuck him, like the price to fuck your wife. And I got in there.
No.
He even said he was like I forgot what he said, but then he was like checks over stripes, you know, Nike over Adidas, because Kanye's with Adidas and Drake endorses Nike. So he basically dissed him in terms of him fornicating with his wife.
Oh,
and,
I got the lyrics for you. I'm looking on the Reddit. It says, crept down the block, made a right, cut the lights, paid the price. Think it's sweet, it's on site. Oh, checks over stripes.
Nothing nice, checks over stripes.
Lost my respect, you not a threat.
Yeah.
So you think I feel like Travis be so high, he probably didn't know. Like, I don't think he's dumb or anything, but
I'm not saying that Travis like got in the stew with Drake and was like, hey, like, I don't fuck with my guy anymore. Like, I don't fuck with Kanye. Like, if you want to diss him, go ahead and do it. Like, I don't think he was like telling Drake to do that, because obviously Drake has his own beef with Kanye. But I do,
just like he did Big Sean, because Big Sean would talk about how he wrote songs for Kanye and never got paid. Like, as great as he is, he kind of is a collaborative talent. Like, I'm gonna have him tagged in the title, so y'all should be like, click his name, or you should be able to click his link in the description. But that's it for me. I'm about to react to this Kanye fucking